So we're still internet down.
Like it completely died and it made me start a new stream.
That's awkward.
Aw.
Oh, the trash can has appeared via Mem. Yay, Mem.
Thank you, thank you.
So yeah, we're back live. I think people are migrating.
Okay. We're back live, so everybody has to migrate to the new stream. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but
Yes.
it's not letting me
I touched
connect to the
something,
hard
but
line.
I didn't touch anything. I just did this to the cord. So apparently, I hit the cord. So you can totally blame it on me.
Okay, so it's Kara's fault?
Yeah.
Oh no, Kara's fault.
Oh,
Ah.
man.
I don't know what I did, but it had to be me.
Well, right now it's making me do it off of Wi-Fi because when I try and do the hard line, it's not letting me do the hard line, and the Wi-Fi is what's been having the most issues.
So the hard line went down.
The hard line went down. Well,
Kara, you broke the hard line.
no, it's it's just issues we've been having with the internet recently.
Yep.
Should I have not walked around kicking every box outside of the building before I came in?
You know,
Come on, Brian.
that's likely to make things work better. Let's
Yeah,
be
I
honest.
thought so.
Yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
That's how my dad taught me.
So we
We're
have
live.
we're
It just
live.
started a new stream, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
So
we'll see if people
I'll-
decide to join us at the new
yeah,
stream.
I will probably.
Go propagate
Oh.
that.
Well,
see if
people are
it's-
moving over. We're at the 650 of the
Okay.
1200 that were here, so people are moving slowly over.
So yes, all right. Well, thank you, 650 of you who have moved to the new stream. So, so Brian, the
Yes.
beard looks nice.
Thank you.
I always feel out of place talking to other fantasy authors because all the good ones have beards.
I still want you to grow a big beard.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like maybe someday I will when I'm like in my 70s, and then I'll just do a big old Gandalf beard,
Yeah.
right? The problem is, like, Pat really has that giant mountain man beard thing
Yeah.
cornered. That's Mr. Rothfuss, and so I don't know.
See, I've never thought of it for myself as a
Mm-hmm.
fantasy author thing. It's just I'm super uncomfortable with my chin,
Right.
and so I'm always going to have a beard.
Well, I don't think it's a fantasy author thing so much as a lot of fantasy authors did it, so it feels,
Yeah.
it's like more an authorly thing.
Yeah.
Have you given any much thought to what your visual brand is as an author?
Man. No. I mean, I just show up and do things. I don't really, I never dress up. I never dress down. I just show up in a t-shirt and shorts.
Okay.
And that's kind of me. And I feel like it's my right as as somebody who works for themselves.
Right, to decide.
Right. I met with my film agent 5 years ago.
Who's your film agent?
I think we have the same guy, Steve.
So, okay, yeah.
And I remember going to his office in LA and sitting there looking around, and all of these people are dressed really nice, and
Right.
the other guests in the lounge are business people. And I'm traveling, and I'm sitting there in a dumpy t-shirt feeling oh,
They're
whoops.
used to it. When I've met with actors,
Yeah.
half the time actors are these immaculately dressed people in very chic clothing, and half the time they are people in a t-shirt with a cat on their lap. So,
Yeah.
yeah. I think the Hollywood agents are used to the talent being a little. You have the power to dress down,
Yeah.
whereas the agents are we better look quote unquote professional. So,
Right.
in fact, if you dressed up, you'd look weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam, what's going on in chat? Anyone have any interesting things to throw our direction?
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to troubleshoot everything.
Oh,
over here,
okay.
so let me get a
We
quick
can
question
just-
for
we
you.
can just blab.
Are you okay doing that for a few
Yeah,
minutes?
you
Sorry,
troubleshoot
chat.
away. We will just blab and blab and blab. So, COVID.
Ugh.
Did you cancel all your appearances and stuff?
Yeah.
Was that more frustrating or more liberating to you?
there's an element of liberation to being able to say, oh, I'm not going to do this.
Right.
But I really like I'm an introvert who likes to be extroverted like 5 weekends a year. And so having to cancel all my trips, which are like my social time, that sucked. And
Right.
like I just backed out of FanX this fall at Salt Lake.
Oh, did ya?
Because I'm just not super comfortable with 100,000 people in a room, and the Delta variant right now. And so I'm just, and it makes me feel a little sick because because it was the one con I was going to do this year.
Right.
And then, and it's local for me. So,
Yep.
but yeah, I don't know. I kind of went back and forth. I would go in waves. I would go in waves of, I have been alone in my office for 8 months doing nothing. Everything sucks. And then alternately, I'd be, oh yeah, this is great. I don't have to have a day job. I don't have to go in anywhere and wear a mask and do all this stuff. So it was.
Knowing you though, it would probably what you just described there was probably not good for your writing time.
It was not.
Yeah.
No. This.
You're not alone. A lot of writers just just killed their ability to write for a year almost.
Yeah. I would go I'd go hot and cold really badly because whenever I'm getting into a new series, my first book is always a bunch of rewrites and trying to get the world fitting itself. And then my second and third books tend to be very straightforward single